Hi, my name is Kyle Brueckner, and I'm a Senior Engineering Manager at RapDev. One very important thing as a ServiceNow customer that you have to be thinking about right now is getting started with your AI journey as soon as possible. I've been doing this for a long time, and even today, I'm working on problems that I solved 15 years ago. Inaccurate CMDBs, data's not mapped correctly, relationships are incorrect. We're still fixing that right now. I don't want to run into a situation where I'm sitting there 15 years from now, still helping people figure out how to leverage generative AI and how to implement agentic AI. So you have to get started now. And RapDev is here to help you. We have all the resources who have been trained and certified and have done it. So we can come in very quickly and help you extract value that's just sitting there waiting for you to take advantage of it. So the way RapDev approaches the agentic AI transformation is we try to identify personas within your org, and we map out what their responsibilities are so we can transfer that responsibility over to the machines. A couple examples are, take a vulnerability analyst. Right? Data comes into ServiceNow. The vulnerability analyst has to group up the information with other vulnerabilities for collection of servers on your tool. They have to figure out what the proposed solution is, what patch for the server is required to fix it. Then they manually create a change for that vulnerability. And then they're going to wait for the change to get approved and then actually invoke change in the environment by patching the server. That is a perfect use case for an agentic AI component to keep the human completely hands-off, right? Another example is a problem manager. They go through their entire problem management process. Agentic AI can take care of that as well. A simple example for a project manager within the SPM module in ServiceNow, there's a lot of manual work that goes on in identifying resources for a project. So all of that clicking, all of that user activity that a human used to do inside of the ServiceNow platform, now we can identify what those process steps are and build agentic AI to take that on instead. RapDev is already on stage 3 internally using a collection of tools. We aren't even limited by what ServiceNow releases functionally. We are connected to a variety of RAG sources, enabling our own workforce to get information faster and generate information faster. Another reason why RapDev is ready and armed to take on your AI agentic transformation is we take security very, very seriously. My experience is that there's always a way to enable the functionality, no matter what your security concerns are, but the sensitivity to the risk of data falling into the wrong hands must be seriously taken in order to intentionally design proper data perimeters. That could be using proper auth methods or keeping data safe behind a firewall in your own environment, whatever it means. There's a way to do it. When you're thinking of incorporating Gen AI in your organization or on the ServiceNow platform, you really need to make sure that you don't get caught up in the buzzwords and just jump right into implementing the AI agents all throughout your environment. You really need a strong foundation and accurate data in order to leverage the power that these agentic AI, Gen AI models will afford you. For example, if you're just getting started on the platform and your CMDB is inaccurate, you don't have your data sources configured, your identification rules are out of whack, and your reconciliation rules are not protecting your attributes and your CIs correctly, and the data is being overwritten left and right, you're probably not going to be able to extract the most value out of your AI agents. So priority number 1 is ensuring that your ITOM functionality is good, your ITSM functionality is also good, and your current state has a strong enough foundation to support extracting the value from AI agents. As a ServiceNow customer, one of the things that you'll be really interested in is checking out RapDev on the ServiceNow store. We have skills out there that can help you with your AI journey. We also have custom AI agents for a few of the ServiceNow modules that you can download and use right away. One of the reasons it's important to get started with your AI journey now is because the LLM models that are available now are already so intelligent. They're intelligent enough to start replacing the duties of your junior employees. And given enough time, these LLM models are just going to get better. Eventually, and very quickly, these models are going to be vastly more intelligent and on the verge of replacing even your most senior employees, those employees that are responsible for strategic thought and deeply embedded into decision making at your company. So we have to get the infrastructure in place now so that when those models do become more intelligent, we can extract as much value as we can for you at your organization